Hello, thank you for watching our presentation on white label reprocessing. Our international team is comprised of Tom O'Hara, Ben Kopias, and myself, Dan Corbett. During the past 2 decades, an industry has developed around reprocessing of single-use medical devices, allowing the devices to be used again instead of being thrown away. Typically, a third-party reprocessor will collect a number of single-use devices from hospitals, reprocess them to like-new condition, and subsequently sell the devices back to the hospital at 50 to 80% of the price of a new device. This business model leaves the single-use device's original equipment manufacturer, the OEM, out in the cold both in terms of revenue and brand control, as the reprocessor takes a sale away from the OEM and places their logo on the OEM's device. White label reprocessing will partner with single-use device OEMs to provide the OEM with a way to regain control of their brand and recapture previously lost revenue. As an integrator, white label reprocessing will supply OEMs with reprocessing capabilities without the need of the OEM investing in new manufacturing facilities, different logistics setups, distractions from launching new devices, or development of a new sales system, all while gaining the economies of scale from a multiple device reprocessing facility. The US market for single-use devices is over $100 billion in annual sales, with reprocessed single-use devices being about $500 million and growing at 10 to 15% annually. 25% of US hospitals currently use reprocessed single-use devices. The reprocessing industry is dominated by 2 major players, Stryker Sustainability Solutions and SterilMet, part of J&J, each with about 40% of the overall market. Both of these companies reprocess devices from major industry players such as Covidien, Medtronic, Boston Scientific, and others. Hospitals primarily benefit from using reprocessed single-use devices through cost savings. Medicare and Medicaid both reimburse for reprocessed devices at the same rate as for new devices. Many private insurers also use a diagnosis-based payment system, allowing the hospital to capture cost savings over the cost of a new device. In 2002, Congress and the FDA codified reprocessing of single-use devices. When proven substantially equivalent, these devices can be submitted to the FDA through the 510(k) approval process. These submissions focus primarily on cleanliness and functionality. Basically, is a device clean, sterile, and does it perform equivalently to that of a new device? Over 700 510(k) approvals for reprocessed single-use devices can be found in the FDA database. Single-use device OEMs who currently have their devices reprocessed by competitors have limited means to fight back. Both major reprocessors have been acquired, leaving limited opportunity to enter the market using the current business model. White label reprocessing will partner with customers identified from the 510(k) database to provide process development and 510(k) submission, ongoing reprocessing, and logistics to collect used devices from hospitals. These services will allow our OEM customers to regain control of their brands and recapture lost revenue while minimizing the use of their limited internal R&D resources and investments. By utilizing their existing sales force, the OEM will be able to better compete against third-party reprocessors. A reprocessed version of a new device will easily fit into a rep's existing sales bag. Think about it. Would you rather purchase a refurbished iPad from Apple or from the guy down the corner? White label reprocessing is looking for $2 million to launch. Reprocessed single-use devices can sell for tens of dollars for ortho bit spurs and blades to thousands of dollars for EP catheters. Our model assumes the first device family to be reprocessed will be vessel sealers. These typically sell for between $400 and $700, depending on the device, and the reprocessed versions sell for between $300 and $550. In year 1, white label reprocessing will sell reprocessing services for $150 per device, have fixed costs of $870,000, and variable costs of $45 per device and 14% sales commission. The break-even volume is approximately 10,500 devices per year. The annual market is currently 1.1 million devices per year. In year 3, a second $5 million round will be raised to expand capacity. At year 5, annual cash flow is estimated to be $32 million. White Label Reprocessing is currently developing its management team and is actively looking for an experienced medical device CEO with a strong external focus in sales and fundraising. After the funding round is closed, the company will add a CFO, a logistics manager, and a sales manager. I will assume the role of head of engineering and production. I have over a decade of experience in new product development, supplier development, and process development, primarily in the medical device industry for Covidien and Medtronic. Additionally, the company will hire employees for regulatory, quality, and process development functions. We are running out of our 7-minute time allotment. If you would like to watch a little longer, I will run you through our 6 factors alignment, some caveats, and our sustainability plan. If you would like further information, please contact me about White Label Reprocessing. We thank you for your time and appreciate your support on this new venture.